Hi everyone, this is my second attempt to make you a video about hypothesis and the homework glitch that we're seeing. And to be honest, I knew this was going to happen. And so the first thing that you all need to realize is take a deep breath, relax. You will have the opportunity to fix if you didn't get your annotations associated with the group. You have the opportunity to fix that, and we will take time to regrade it. We're just going to have it all come in at the same time. So no stress. Don't worry. You will not miss all these points. Okay, so hypothesis. This video is going to help show why folks, even though they did the work, are not getting points because it's not associated with the group. So if you click out on your group, in this instance, I clicked out to group 4, and I'll show why in a second. Up here in the top search bar for hypothesis, it gives the group 4 kind of listing, and so it's saying it searches, and here's the results. Now, the first way to see whether or not the annotations you make are associated with your group is over here on the right. You should be able to find your username, and next to it should be numbers that show, hey, that this is how many posts this person has associated with this group. So I'm going to click on DT Casper. That's Casper's. He did some demo posts to kind of help everyone. Now notice at the top in the search bar that we have both the group and DT Casper as a user. It has filtered, and this is saying this is all of Casper's posts associated with this group. And if I click and open them up, with each post you'll notice that there's his username, there's in group, and then we can see what was highlighted, and then we can see his annotation. So to know that you've done everything correct, you should be able to see that your post is in a group. You should be able to have an annotation. You should see the code words. So remember, we gave you code words in the assignment. That should be the first thing. Ideally, it's the first thing. Going forward, please make sure it's the first thing. Some of you, we saw it was in the middle, and that's okay. We're in smart cookies. We can usually figure it out. Because, again, think of this from our perspective. See how this all comes together, and we're able to easily see what you've done and see what you're associating it with. So in this instance, we can see that his work is associated with the group. It's got the codes, meaning, and he's actually got 5 of them because he did both DNV and SNR. And Daniel would get full credit for this assignment. Now, if we go down here and look at R. Rodrigo, that's me, and if I click it, I'm going to go up here, and again, now notice at the top it's saying that this is the group, and it's both users, me and Daniel. I'm going to take Daniel out. Ding, I don't have any posts associated with this group. And we knew that already because on the right-hand side of the group, I didn't have numbers. Now, if I take the group off, notice I do have a bunch of posts. I just don't have them associated with that group. Now, I went yesterday and I did some to experiment, and here's the bad news. And I'm sorry, folks, it is bad news. That say you did a homework. So notice here in the second one, I highlighted something, I gave it form, but it's not in a group compared to the one above where it's in a group. If I go out to that posting, I have no easy way of transferring this to the group. You basically have to redo the assignment, but that's not too bad. So here, let me talk you through the quickest way to convert. So notice here, I'm at the posting. Again, it doesn't say group because up here it says public, and if you watched Mark's video, he showed how this is what changes. So right now it's public. The easiest way for me to copy and paste this homework and put it in my group is I'm going to highlight my annotation, because you took time to craft those 1 or 2 sentences. Obviously, I have a shorter one. I'm going to copy it. So I like to use speed keys, Command C. You should be able to right click and hit copy. So I copied that. Now I'm going to re-highlight. Here's the interesting thing. I'm going to re-highlight the text. Notice how I did that. I'm going to click highlight again. Come on. I did this yesterday. Well, if I'm smart, I'm probably going to put myself in a group. There we go. Okay. So I re-highlighted, I clicked the group, and now it's showing up here. And now I want to edit because I want to add my note back into it. I'm going to hit Control V or right click paste, and I pasted it in. That's the easiest way to move these, is you basically have to make new posts. But the best thing I can suggest is that you copy and paste your notes, so you at least don't have to craft your notes again. And then I'm going to confirm I'm posting to the group and hit return. Come on, hit save. Nope, that didn't do it. It's not being nice to me today. There we go. There we go. Okay, so it's posted to the group. Now, what this means, G7, we come back over here, we click group 7. I should now have our Rodrigo down here in on the menu on the right of everyone who's on that in this group. There's now a number 1 next to our Rodrigo, because that's the post I did right now. There it is. There it is. So if you did these, but they're in public, you will need to go in and copy them so they're in the groups. It's one of those cases, like so many things in life, that once you do it wrong once, you make sure that you never do it wrong again. You'll copy them and get them into the right group space. And in about a week, I'll announce that later this week, you will have the opportunity to basically resubmit them for us to grade them again. So you will get the points. Do not fret. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for your patience as you learn this, and have a good rest of the week.